Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chase from the warehouse, and today we're going to be doing a quick review on the Easton Synergy 80 hockey stick. So taking a look at shaft dimensions, we got rounded corners and very slightly concave sidewalls. Has more of a square feel to it, but still giving you a nice comfortable hold in the hands. Now getting into the shaft construction, this is where we see a big upgrade from that 60. This uses the unidirectional carbon fiber, and this is very lightweight, very responsive, and it's actually been kind of bulked up on the sidewalls here compared to that flagship HCX to give you a little more durability without losing responsiveness. Now it does have a nice grippy texture and also has some nice raised ridges on the top of the shaft, not on the sides, but back on the belly here. So just the top and bottom, offering just another level of comfort. Now get into the flex profile. This is going to be what Easton calls their mid-taper flex profile. So it's going to be more of a mid-kick point, so perfect for the guys who really like to load up and lean into their shots. And as you can see on their mid-taper profile, it does have a slight taper to it, but it's not too aggressive like their elliptical taper. Now getting into the blade, we have their multi-segmented blade core. Also uses their multi-ribs that run heel to toe. And this is going to give you some good stiffness and rigidity, because when you're really capitalizing on that mid-kick point, you want to make sure your blade face stays square to the target, giving you that good accuracy. They use some really nice foam on the inside to give you good puck feel, and then they wrapped it with a premium 3K carbon fiber from heel to toe, giving you a better balance overall, and it also does create a little more lively blade face. Two really great technologies that I'm glad to see in this blade is first going to be that HyperToe, which are some rod stiffeners that are just sitting in the toe here. First saw these debuted on the Velocity series sticks, and it makes the blade act like a diving board. So the further out of the toe you get when you're shooting the puck, the more power, the more velocity you're going to get out of this blade. Now to really take that load and release philosophy to the next level, they went ahead and implemented their HyperTune technology. Now these are going to be some tuned ribs that sit through the center portion here. Now these are going to match the stiffness profile in your shaft. So unlike back in the days, if you were going to buy a 65-75 flex stick, you're going to have a really stiff blade that would be used on a 100 flex. So now with this HyperTune technology, you have a flex profile in the blade that matches your shaft. So you're going to be able to really further that load and release philosophy, get the most out of your blade with that HyperToe. That HyperTune technology is just going to get tons of velocity here, and also with that nice mid-taper up top in the shaft, you're going to be able to get some great power out of it. And now one last point to touch up on the blade is that they are offering dual eye curves such as the E28 and the E36 that have become really popular. This is really going to work well with the HyperTune as well as the HyperToe technology. Again, allowing you to have that perfect shooting angle as far as your blade is concerned to really maximize and capitalize on those two great key features. Now, as far as the overall weight goes, there's a huge difference between this and the 60. I really like the overall feel of this, especially with those beefened up sidewalls, getting great performance and some great durability. As far as the looks go, has a classic Synergy look to it, and it has a nice splash of kind of a gold down at the bottom, so it's simple, but still have a great look. So for even more information on the Easton Synergy 80 hockey stick, be sure to check them out at inlineandicewarehouse.com.